preseason game 1 in the rearview mirror, ramping up for game 2. We do have an article with an interview done by Washington's longest tenured player. We have a video discussing Tress Way's excitement for the upcoming season. I'm your host, Azio Mejia, Wiz Commanders Digest, reporting everything all Washington Commanders offseason, regular season, anything in between. So if you want to be caught up to date, everything Commanders, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Yes, believe it or not, Washington's longest tenured player, Tress Way, been with the team for 11 years, heading into his 12th season. We've discussed De'Aaron Payne at some points. We've discussed McLaurin at some points, going through the old regime, going through the COVID era, going through all these transition periods. But one who's gone through it the most, the longest, is Tress Way. He discussed that transition period of winning the fans back, of winning that home field advantage, that atmosphere that's changed. Hasn't even been that long, ever since 2 years ago to be more exact. How it feels like to earn the trust back from the fans. I got the quotes. I got the stats. I've done the research for you, believe it or not, so you don't have to. We're going to be breaking it down. But before we do that, if you're a new watcher, new viewer to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are 3 weeks away from officially being back, from it being officially official, where the games do matter, where they're going to mean everything. Game 1 for the Commanders. So like I said in the intro, if you want to be caught up to date, everything Commander, make sure to hit that subscribe button. So hit the subscribe button. Now, if you're a returning viewer, make sure you are subscribed, because 87.5 of y'all who are watching the videos are not subscribed. That's crazy. Because for the free skis, doesn't charge you nothing, and it takes like 2 seconds. You can legit subscribe while you're watching the videos. That's how easy it is. But yes, like I said, Tress Way was drafted back in 2014 by Washington. Not the Commanders, but to be more specific, Washington. Then he goes through the period of getting the name changed to the football team, and then to the Commanders, and going from different ownerships, going from the bad regime with certain quarterbacks, with coaches, with coordinators. He's gone through the most of it, and he stayed loyal, and now he's getting blessed for his fruits of labor that he's done for this team. And like I said, he just talks about the transition periods of winning the fans back, about winning that excitement back for this team. People want to be there. People want, like I said it before, I mentioned it before, people, quote unquote, ring chasing coming to Washington. You thought you would never see it, but it is happening. Like I said, we're going to break down the quote right here. He did an interview with the Northern Virginia magazine discussing it, saying this: "I'm so thankful I've been a part of what I guess I will call a transition. A transition, how excited the fans are. I'm just proud to be a part of that transition where we won the fans back, won the excitement back, got the fire back, and made our home games totally different than they were in the past." W quote by Tress Way. I think W reading by me, but just to break it down, we could go into in-depth conversations about this quote when he discussing transition. He is talking about winning the fans back, getting that excitement back, how the home games have a different feeling to them. Because if you're a true Washington fan, I do remember this was a pretty big fact, I don't know what you want to call it, but there was a period where there were more away fans coming to the Commanders game than actual Commanders fans. That's how bad it was, because obviously people are going to say, oh, where are these new bandwagon fans, Commanders fans coming from? They weren't there, yada yada. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure I can speak for the Commanders fan. We're like, why would Commanders fans show up to games just to get blasted? And then especially when it gets cold, you're in the cold, you have ownership, certain personnel, I'm talking about the old regime, the bad regime, who were not there to win games, they just wanted to make money. And then you have players that have come out to say they didn't want to play, they wanted to leave as soon as the contract ended. So it's sort of a period of if the team wasn't going to support and win for the fans, why would the fans come out and support them? Wasting their hard-earned money, because I think I can talk for everybody, going to a game, it does hurt the pockets. You're paying, if you want a good seat, you're paying over $100, and then you have to pay for food either from in the stadium, which we already know is they're gonna market up the prices, or eat before or after. Parking, you also gotta pay for it. So you have different things you want. So I can understand where a lot of Commanders fans are coming, like, why would they support a team that didn't want to win, that could care less about being there? And now how that excitement has definitely changed. And there's a reason why that's exactly why there's a reason why it drastically changed. That's why the Commanders fans are breaking box office attendance records, selling out games, because now they have something to. If you support the fans are gonna support you, and that's definitely what he's talking about when he's saying home games totally feel different, because you had away fans being more excited to come to the Commanders game, because I don't want to say it, but I think we can all agree that once they saw football team and they saw Commanders, they saw that other name on the schedule, like, okay, easy dub. That's easy dub. And for the most cases, it was. I mean, obviously, football team, they may have gotten some wins here and there, but the periods of them winning 3 games, 4 games, 5 games, no playoff appearances. Why would fans want to come to a game and they're not playing at their best and they don't want to play their best? So I can definitely understand that atmosphere. That's changed, because if you like I said, if you support the fans are going to support you back, and that's exactly what they did, getting a new ownership team in there, new head coaches, coordinators, players. Obviously, Tress Way being in this league since 2014, and being with the same team, he has also that desire to win, that desire to play hard. You can say what you want to say about punter, placeholder, but if he's been there, it's the same team since 2014, he's doing his job right. And it's great to see, obviously, him being a locker room leader at this point, because he's been there the longest, so he knows what it takes to stay in this league for a long time, and is definitely a great voice. When have you ever seen Tress Way being a controversy or anything like that? So it's just great to see a guy coming out and saying, winning the fans back, winning the home games definitely feel different. That transition, I mean, he could have gone well in depth about certain people, but that's neither here or there. But the excitement it is to be a Washington fan, them getting, like I said, breaking box office records with ticket sales, selling out games, and then even getting a new arena getting built right now. How getting a new arena, how much is that going to change the home game atmosphere for this team? It's just great to see. It is a pivotal point, have we discussed in other videos, in Washington history. This is the chance, this is the window. I'm not going to say too much, but a window is getting bigger and bigger, especially from last year, of what they can do heading into this regular season. It's great to see. Obviously, the preseason game 1 didn't go how they expected it to go, but it's preseason. But this is great. This mess up now during practice, during the preseason, so when the games actually come, the games actually matter, you'll win in those crunch time scenarios. Now, the Commanders do have the Bengals up next. They play in a couple days. I don't want to date this video, but what can we expect from the Commanders? Certain things, like I said, we have certain rookies that are getting better and better. We love to see it. I mentioned it before during the post-draft video of how this group of rookies we have coming in, I would say something special. Having Kane Morano, who did play good, who you have Trey Amos, you had Jacory Krosky-Merritt, just continue to develop, get those reps in, get those real game in time scenarios readied up, so they can have a chance of playing in these actual games that matter. But it's just great to see a legend, Tress Way, coming out and just saying, I just love to be a part of the process, because he has been through a lot. Like I said, he's been with the old regime that we're not going to mention any names because we don't want any bad juju. We already have some of that right now with certain people not wanting to resign. But nonetheless, he's been through it all. Like I said, the bad regime, the COVID era, the name changes, and now it's looking like things are finally being set, the foundation is being set to make a move heading into the regular season. What do you guys think? Do you think the Commanders, leave in the comments down below what their record would be? Is Tress Way right saying this transition period? What can we expect from our Commanders fans? Gonna be over the moon when game 1 starts. We need to see it. Like I said, we don't want away fans taking over the stadium. We love to see that they're breaking box office records. If anything breaks within the Commanders atmosphere, it will be covered right here on the channel. I'm Aziel Mejia with Commanders Digest, and I'll see you in the next video.